Topic three, I want to come up with one surprise stat prediction for each of our favorite college basketball teams. We can go through some and just fire some bold prediction type things here. What I'm after here, you could literally give me like player scores X amount of points per game. You could give me like team has three guys who do blank. Anything you want, but rooted in a statistical outcome is what I am after. Let's start with Kentucky.
So this is a team or individual stat? Or
I think it could be either. It could be either. I'm probably going to jump back and forth through both as we go through these.
okay. I think Jalon Lowe leads them in scoring substantially. Like,
Ooh,
like I think Jalon Lowe averages 18 or 19 points. I think Ortega drops from his 17 last year to around 13-ish.
I like that. I am going to say they only have two players above 9 points per game.
Is that Jalon and Ortega?
Jalan and Ortega, but both of them are really high, like 15 or 16 a game, and the rest of the team is all like 7 to 8 points a game role players. I think we see a two superstar heavy approach for Kentucky this year. Let's do UConn next. I feel like we haven't given Dan Hurley's team enough love lately.
Um, Braylon Mullins. Braylon Mullins, I think Braylon Mullins averages 14, 15 points a game. I think Braylon Mullins is going to wind up being the best player in this backcourt.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to surprise people with this. I think Terrace Reed averages a double double this year.
Ooh.
If he just plays 25 minutes, I think he should average like 10 and 10. And that'll probably be a rough year for me, but I want to get out in front of this by saying I think it actually happens.
I want to add one. Charity softball game, Terrace Reed, no errors this year.
Very nice. Illinois,
Andre, 23 points per game.
that's insane.
I think they have less scores than it seems, and I think Andre is going to be the guy that goes and gets them a ton of buckets.
I'm in between two here. One, I think Toma Visic averages 3.5 assists a game. Like I think they're going to use his playmaking more, especially if there are any issues with Petrovic. But yeah, okay, Dion. I think Illinois has three guys that shoot 40% from three this year. This video is brought to you by NBA 2KLab.com. 2K Lab worked with us last summer as well. They're one of our favorite entities in all of sports gaming. We want to show you their college basketball stadium locator challenge game. And I'm going to share a screen right now as we do this. South Carolina, bang. Oh,
Ooh,
okay, that's pretty good. Next, North Carolina. Why are we only getting the Carolinas?
Please
Bang.
lock in.
St. John's. That's New
New
York.
York.
Bang.
Where's New Jersey?
We're on fire. Colorado. I actually don't know what state Colorado is.
It's in Colorado. There's a state of
Is that
Colorado.
this one?
It's to the right of Phoenix.
Anyway, you get the picture. This game's really fun. They've got more games as well, like Guess the NBA Player, Mystery Fantasy Draft, and more. Stay tuned for all of the college football content and games that they'll be putting together to help you get the best experience out of college football 26. Back to the video.
I can see that. Andre, Big T.
Andre Big T, and I think Humrizzi bounces back.
Yeah, you know what? My dog Humrizzi, 10 minutes per game. Three.
How about Michigan?
um, Elliot Cadeau. It's something with Cadeau. I got to put 12 and 7. I think Elliot has a real good year.
Okay. Um, this is tough for me. This is kind of a cop out. I bet Michigan doesn't have one player that plays 30 minutes a game next year. I think
Okay.
they're going to go the Michigan State approach of getting everyone minutes, keeping everyone happy, keeping everyone fresh, like 28 minutes a game. And it's going to annoy me when Will Cheddar's playing over Yaxel some, but that might happen. Michigan State.
Um, Cohen Carr. Cohen Carr breakout. Like I don't know what it equates to, like stats
Yeah,
wise,
give
but
me a number for the guy that averaged 8 and 3 last year.
19 and 6, 60% from the field, a lot of free throws.
Oh, God. Um, Jeremy Fears. Ooh. Jeremy Fears leads this team in scoring.
Oh.
Yeah, and assists. He's the best player on the team, but Jeremy Fears leads the team in scoring is my bold prediction. Duke.
Um, I think I think Isaiah Evans doesn't have like a crazy big breakout year. And I think that surprises people. I still think he's a very like solid player, but I think the expectation is he's the number one option. I think he winds up being like the third or fourth option. Probably still averages double digits, like 11 or 12 a game.
Okay, I'm going Big Pat is awesome. Big Pat like averages 8 rebounds a game or something, and is just the starting center and really good on this team. How about BYU?
Uh, I don't know what could surprise us with BYU because I feel like with AJ being great is just him being AJ. Richie B is just being Richie. Maybe you don't see a crazy big leap from Rob Wright. Maybe he averages like 9 and 5.
I'm gonna say Richie Saunders scores more than AJ DeBonsa. That's my only stat prediction, but I think both are like in the 20s and incredible. And our last one, let's do Purdue.
Um, I don't think this is that crazy. I'll be honest, this is a cop out like most of mine have been. But I think Braden has an uptick in scoring and a downtick in assists. Like I think you see Braden go from averaging 15 and 9 to somewhere closer to like 20 and 6 or 7 with the addition of Meyer.
Okay, I don't hate that. I'm gonna say uh, this is the number one 3-point shooting team next year. I think given the added stuff they've gotten that will help some of their guys even get less attention defensively. I think this team is the number one 3-point shooting team. Maybe they shoot something crazy like 45% from three.